Welcome back to the table, folks. Let's get right in. What happened last session? Last session, our party of the Undecided ventured into hell itself, meeting a long-lost fighting brother, Brandwolf, whose soul is walking the first layer of the Nine Hells Avernus. You guys also found an amalgamation, whatever the word is, of the two cities. I don't know how many mums there are in this room, but you know what I mean. Of the two cities, Elturel and Horgrimsgate, that were both ripped from the prime material plane of Revelia into Avernus itself, and there in a kind of merged form, this city, just dubbed for now Elturel's Gate, exists, bound by chains leading down to the river Styx, that is ever so flowing beneath, probably 1 or 2 miles below the city, while there is a big battle happening between devils and demons that you guys were able to discern from what is going on. You also helped a woman escape from a couple of bearded devils, who then was able to escape through a rift, the same rift that you guys came back into the city. And the rift closed afterwards. And you are now standing there, also having experienced a couple of these weird quakes where the city just tilts and shifts from one end to another and kind of disorients itself and dislodges itself a bit by these chains it's connected to. So yeah, you're standing there in the middle of this broken up cobblestone street with the carts and other bits and pieces of just probably market stands that were once here, blown to smithereens. There are bodies in the streets. There are fires burning here and there as the hot ash is slowly snowing down onto your cheeks and brow. You also see that ahead. Let me get you guys over to the map right here. You're currently still up on the eastern side of the city of what probably was once Elturel. Amidst these Elturian ruins, you see on the street to the left and right of you a bunch of collapsed buildings, ruined buildings here and there. There are fires burning. There are holes in the ground that lead down into the vast nothingness. And yeah, as you stand there, what is it you, as the party of the Undecided, want to do?
If I remember correctly, didn't the lady before leaving said something that all the survivors had gathered in a certain house?
She
Yeah,
said
they
something about
went
that
to the
all.
high hall.
The high
Yeah,
hall.
that
The
all
high hall.
survivors seem to be
Yeah.
flocking to the high hall because there seems to be some sort of defense that's trying to kind of like form itself there, or it's more or less the last bastion of this city that seems to be, compared to what's going on below, looking down into these chasms where the ground is missing, where there's an all-out war and a enormous battle happening. The city streets themselves seem very calm and almost soulless. You don't really see anybody currently on the street you're on. You don't really hear anything other than the crackling of a few flames here and there, and also like the rumbling of buildings that seem to collapse all throughout the city every now and then. But yeah.
Well, Alton, do you think that we might find your parents there? Would that be a way to head up? I mean, we have to head somewhere, I guess.
The high hall, you mean?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think that the lady was lying. I mean, she was
no, I don't
desperate.
think so. As far as I know, it makes sense. I mean, we have no
Yeah.
clues right now, so might as well just
You
go
No.
there.
you also see like
And
looming above the city as a whole, what once was the companion, this bright, shining star above Elturel, whose job it was to basically free the city of an undead scourge years ago. That's all you currently can remember. But this entity itself is still floating above the city, but it's turned black and it's just looming over the city like one big watchful eye. And you also see that every now and then there are like several what seem to be strikes of lightning that hit the city in random places, random distances. You also see looking up through the cloud and smoke, like still there's almost like clouds sometimes, since the city is high up in the sky of Avernus. It's not clouds that pass through, but just these clouds of ash that slowly kind of just dampen the city into this big shadowy darkness, and then they pass on again. And you do also, looking up, see every now and then, not quite sure what they are, maybe smaller squads of imps or something, or other winged creatures. There's some battles here and there. I mean, the sky is a vast place, but you do see there is even battle happening here and there up there, but it doesn't seem like anybody has noticed your presence as of now, since the city is so big as well.
Do you need any weapons, Branwolf? So if I don't know, if we make our way towards that high hall, that we keep a lookout if we find anything for you.
I'm wondering, I'm holding up this ember action figure of myself, or myself in ember. Was you told how I could get this body back? Is there like a spell or something? Or do I have to bring this back to some mage or something?
Her Grace knows where to go.
Her Grace, yes.
And knows how to get you out of there.
That's of course new to Branwolf, because he didn't.
No idea.
Who's Grace? I didn't know that we were traveling with royalty.
I bow towards
we
Tiana.
are. Maybe she would deign to answer our humble request to answer your question.
Tiana?
Shea sits down and winks with her hand.
Oh,
Tiana?
aren't
Tiana.
you still a bear though?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's still a bear.
just bowing towards the bear.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Your bareness. Could you change back and maybe give me some information if you might know what to do?
Bear shakes its head.
As no.
It was somewhere something about in the northern part of.
It was, as far as I remember, it's these like, I don't know, super concentrated magical points or whatever the hell. There are multiple in the world. One of them being in the headquarters of the Empire, which I think that's the one we wanted to go to initially, but I can't remember.
Well, I'll just hang on to myself here and put that in my loincloth. I still don't have anything anything else.
You want me to carry
Oh yes,
that?
did I pick up? I forgot. Did we say something was lying around?
In the carts?
I picked up. No, there wasn't anything.
You only got the. No, Tialeth has thrown you the short
I
sword.
got
I
the
don't know.
short-
Look at your inventory. You started from scratch.
My inventory.
You should only
says,
have a short
It
sword in
says
there.
loincloth and short sword from
There you
Tiala.
go.
That's all I have. So to
That's
answer
all you have.
Freon's question, I have the short sword. I don't know.
That might be good to have a look around for some weaponry for you.
I'm going to heading up towards the high hall, and you say there's bodies everywhere and something. Is there anything
Maybe
looking
some
around?
blacksmiths' shops, because
Something
I would need to know, like, where are you guys going within the city? What direction do you want to head?
Oh, we're going to the high hall.
High hall to
hall,
see if we can find Alton's parents. Yeah.
I mean, you do see the high hall in one of these like city halves off in the distance, further up ahead, but there seems to be a chasm or wall or whatever in the way.
Do we see that? Yeah, I was wondering. Do we see?
You cannot. Yeah, you
there's a
definitely
chasm?
see. You definitely see that something's going on, because the part of the city you're looking at, where the high hall is standing out, seems like the whole ground is just like lifted from where you are right now. Probably a good another 300 feet or so upward.
Any
So,
passages?
So it's almost slanted to each other, these halves.
Well, then should we just walk along that main road?
Yeah.
And see if there's somewhere we can get up there.
Yeah, how to get closer, and at the same time, I'd like to do, I guess, an investigation check or something of all the bodies and things lying around. If there's anything worth,
I mean, yeah,
I'll
if you
help.
want
barbarian.
to, if you definitely want to like do, you can choose between, if you just want to walk along and keep an eye out, if you spot something, that would be perception. If you want to take the time to actually dig through, stop here and there, it'll be a little bit slower to do an investigation.
Perception is better.
All right.
Because it's
what you're looking,
what
are you looking out for?
I'm looking out for weapons which a barbarian would be fitter to use than just a short sword, something like a large
weapon
axe
shops.
or even maybe a weapon shop which is still here, a blacksmith which is still around, or any bodies lying around where something is glinting which might look like mail or armor.
All right, then give me a perception check.
Okay, that is 14 plus. Where's my perception? Plus 0. Okay, 14 for me.
14.
And
What you do see walking along the street is that most of the bodies you see lying around seem to be Elturian commoners, people that once lived here, wearing simple clothes. You do, however, spot further off ahead on the side, impaled by what seems one of the the spears that you saw before, fighting the bearded devils. One of these, it looks to be probably maybe it was a watchman or something of the Elturian guard, and you see there's a covered in soot and a little bit of dried blackened blood. But you do see a longsword lying there next to him.
Okay. I would like to take up the longsword and equip myself with it, and if it's not too disheveled or something, I'd like to strip the body and use his guard's uniform or whatever it is.
The armor itself looks pretty dented and broken due to the way he was impaled by the spear, so it's probably of no use to you. But as you're doing this, as you're picking up the sword
and
checking,
pants, maybe something like that.
He has a pair of pants, but they have like this really damp spot in the front, and you're not quite sure what happened there. But as you're looking through this, you suddenly there's this now familiar quake again in the floor, and you all fall to the side as another one of these quakes ripples through this side of the city, and again it seems to like tilt slightly in another direction compared to where it once before
is the difference between both halves of the city getting bigger or smaller? Is it visible?
Right now it's getting a little smaller.
Okay, so they're leveling out.
And you do see now also probably 30 feet or so from you away, there's another large building off to the side that suddenly starts to just cave in. And you see all this dust and rubble that flies around. And it then comes to a rest, followed by a quick silence after. And then suddenly you hear muffled shouts coming from that direction. As you a little bit closer, you definitely hear clear cries of help from probably, you can make out 2 or so different voices. You're not quite sure, it might be more.
Okay, well, I'll just take the longsword with me, keep my eyes peeled. If I see anything else which I might be able to wear or use, and then I guess...
Aren't you stronger naked anyway?
I'm stronger naked. Yeah, that's true. You are correct, because I have that
an armored defense.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
you know what?
Find something to cover up the Ghibli bits.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
Yeah, the Ghibli bits are covered by my loincloth. Okay. Yeah, one loincloth here.
Yeah, but you do hear faint. Oh.
Okay. I don't know. Should we head towards and see if we can find out where that's coming from?
Is it towards the direction we were heading anyway?
It's right off to the side.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're keeping along the road, it was on the side of it.
Yeah. Fuck it, sure, let's go.
Is our bear following us, or what is she doing?
Yeah, I'm following.
You're just with us. Okay, good.
And I'm using my bear nose.
Your bear nose?
You're using your bear nose to
your bear nose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I understood your bear no-nose. What's your bear no-nose? I'm going to use my bear no-nose.
What do you want to do with the bear no-nose?
I just smell things to see when like enemies are coming.
Make a perception check.
Know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Can I use my nose? Because then I get advantage.
Yeah.
I think. Because
yeah. Roll a perception check for me.
Yeah.
With advantage.
I'm doing it. It's a 20.
20. Death. The whole city smells like blood, death, ash. There's this weird sulfur-like smell as well, hanging in the air, and just like breathing in through your mouth makes everything taste a bit irony almost. And you're not quite sure what it is, but you can just you can't quite grasp it, but something's just hanging heavy in the air as well. Might also be the energy that the companion above is just emitting, but there's just this weird iron-like taste on your tongue. But yeah, you still hear off to the side muffled cries of help. Seems like somebody is in pain as well.
But I don't smell any devils or whatever hellish.
Nothing in particular, because there's a lot of smells, or at least a lot of strong scents going off that are very focused on definitely this sulfuric kind of heat that's in the air. The fire's burning and just smoke kind of obscuring everything and anything that might be a very faint hint of something else.
Okay.
Bacon, maybe? I'm going to send off Tara to that she finds us a way across.
Okay.
Because all we know is that there's that big chasm.
Yeah.
Right? And that she finds a way across and then comes back to us. But she should try and keep a really, 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 really low profile.
All right, then make a perception check and a stealth check for Tara.
For her, with her attributes.
Yep. Do these separately. What are you rolling for first?
Perception.
All right.
It's a 19.
Okay, and for stealth?
And stealth. It's a 5.
A 5, all right.
She even has advantage on perception.
Well, there you go.
Oh, it's better. Yes. 22.
22.
For perception.
So as Tara flies up, she kind of gets to the end of the street, and you can definitely see through her eyes that the city is torn apart. But there are 2 structures to the north that resemble bridges, or these last few connections between these 2 halves of the city. Looking up the eastern side of what was or at least in parts, might have been Elturel, is looking really weird and really bad off. There's like craters of might have been something heavy that impacted here and there. There's smoke rising from several different areas, smoke pillars that kind of just drift off to the side of the city. The western side looks bad as well, but not as destroyed by whatever these forces are that put the city in their state in which they are right now. And you do see or at least Tara with that high roll sees a little bit more movement in the streets. You see what look to be maybe several infernal creatures or figures moving together in close units to the streets. Some chases going on here and there. But yet, towering over it all, you see the high hall on the highest point of what was once the temple district.
Yeah, I relay that to the other guys and the bear.
And hang on 1 second.
Oh, I also want to ask Alton something.
I find it quite weird, though. Sorry, but it's only parts of the two cities. So are the other parts somewhere else in hell, or are they just gone?
What you do see from what Tara was able to make out is that other parts might have already like broken off from the city as a whole, from this chunk that's left. But it's definitely not the order or structure that you can remember Horgrim's Gate being in, which was the only city you visited before, but more of like a warped version kind of as well.
Okay.
You definitely know that the temple district before it had a couple more temples in it for sure. And the high hall, this high citadel, didn't have a like large road leading to it back in Horgrim's Gate. But these are just like small little details that kind of just rest uneasy on your mind. That just seems off.
I also find it weird that there's suddenly bridges in between those two city pieces.
A bit too convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering, since, just remembering that Alton has this shield, and I think we know that. I don't know if you did you ever tell us about that? It's well, we've seen it in action, so we know something that it's something.
You've seen that the shield is slightly magical.
It's magical, and that it's something voiced.
Oh, and one quick thing:
did we ever notice that with the voice?
returns without any incident as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I remember, I try to avoid giving you guys that information.
Okay, then forget it. Then we wouldn't know that it's a denizen from hell or something. Okay.
No, but we could still ask him, why did you lie to the lady when she asked you about the shield?
Oh,
you seriously trust her after just like meeting her for the first time? I don't know. She was giving me very, very odd looks, honestly. And trust me, I've met weird people at the port at Saltmarsh. Like people that look at you like that, you don't want to mess with them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get roped in the best case scenario.
Branwolf would have liked that.
Branwolf.
Oh, I can show you around next time. Yeah.
Branwolf likes getting groped by dwarves, though, only.
Oh, all right. Okay.
And only the ones he trusts, because they only go so far.
Yeah, there's boundaries.
Yes. Even friendship has boundaries. Well, okay, then, should we try to head towards these very convenient-looking bridges?
I mean, there were people calling for help. I don't know if you guys are in a hurry, but I am.
Yeah, I don't really care, I have to say.
Me neither. I'd rather just go find my parents.
I don't know. I mean...
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe it might be your parents.
Do they sound like my parents?
No, it wouldn't make sense. I think your parents would be on the other side.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
Horgrim, that's the part of Horgrim's Gate and not Elturel.
But just to make sure, the voices do not sound recognizable to me, right?
Make an insight.
He thinks
An insight.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna have a look because I know I'm a big guy. I can lift up stones and rocks and stuff. And
That's a 4.
4?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. Very muffled.
I'm gonna head and see.
Okay.
I'm gonna call out.
As you get closer, Brandon,
Anybody need help?
That this is like definitely there's rubble in parts that you might be able to just like clear away, but there's like also several areas where you think you could maybe, like, if you push here or there, if you know it around, you might trigger more, or you might actually use it to your advantage to clear more. It's like a very peculiar thing. So you would have to think about how or what kind of skill you want to utilize to go about.
Well, first I want to get close enough so they can hear me and say, "Who's there?"
You hear, "Oh, help! A cave-in happened, and we're hurt."
How many are you?
We were 3, but I think it's only 2.
Never mind, let's go. It's not them.
It's not them. Well, my admiral says I'm not allowed to help you, so I'm gonna wish you a nice day.
Please.
I can't
I'm
do
bleeding.
that. Oh, he's bleeding.
And my wife's passed out.
Which means he's gonna die soon. Like, it's not gonna make a huge difference.
When you go
What's
closer
your
to the house,
alignment?
I'll keep my eyes on the road, and I'm
Just
not
keep
gonna.
an eye out.
I'm not gonna move towards the house.
You do see far at the end of the road, Frion, there seem to be 4 cloaked figures that just like hush off to the side of the road and vanish into another road.
Well, then that takes it for me too. But before we mess around here and get attacked.
Help! I'm losing a lot of blood.
Prove it.
Can the bear think what would be the easiest way to like help them? So is there a point in the rubble that the bear could push so they would be free?
Is there anywhere where brute strength might help?
Make an investigation check.
Both of us. Or just Tiana.
Well, if you want to like find out if there's like different what the best places are to dig or where the supports might be.
Where might just something is.
I mean, one of you can do an investigation check for that, and the other can try and do a perception check to try and see if there's any other areas that might still cave in further if you move the wrong stones around. You're definitely sure that the sounds are coming from somewhere below you as well. So it's probably unsafe to just tread around on there.
Can I, in the meantime, look for bullets in the rubble and in the broken carts? I'm running out.
Make an investigation check.
If you look for bullets, I'm gonna look for survivors. I'm just.
Hey, I'm waiting for you guys.
My alignment.
Books.
So what do you want to do? You want to use investigation or perception, Brandwolf? Tiala, which one do you want to do?
I'm going to use perception because my investigation sucks.
All right. Then Tiala, you can do an investigation check.
Yeah, I already rolled. It's a 14 for investigation.
All right.
One of you should still have my bardic inspiration from last time.
I think it's Brandwolf.
Brandwolf,
yeah. Okay, then I'll use that. That means I can roll twice?
No, you can add a
D6,
D6, I think.
Okay, so I rolled a 15, and I'm going to add another.
I had a 24, by the way. Okay. 21, sorry.
All right.
So that would be 19 with the bardic inspiration. Thank you, Freon.
All right. And Tiala, you had a 14.
How we can safely help here.
Blackwater, you're fairly certain there are no bullets around.
So come over here and help, little guy.
Tiala, looking around, it's hard, especially trying to determine if it's going to be you or Branwolf who's going to be moving, but you're not 100% certain to say this is the best spot or this is the best spot. Branwolf, even though you're probably not the most perceptive in the bunch, you do notice that there's like one big, what seems to be like a wooden pillar that seems to be, if dug around in the area right around it, seems to be on the brink of collapsing even further. Okay. So you definitely would know to stay away from there.
Okay. So give another shout out. Where are you about so we can find you?
And he's like somewhere right in front of you. It's like next to where this pillar is anchored.
Okay, I'm trying to not going to go directly to the pillar, but try to avoid the pillar and just kind of start picking up things, see if I can see any light, any movement, any bodies, anybody's hand waving or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
Then both of you
I'm using my strength.
Both of you give me an
advantage.
athletics check as you are starting to move stuff around with the information that Branwolf has.
Awesome. My athletics is awesome.
For Leon and Blackwater, what are you guys doing? Standing next to this
tic-tac-toe?
I'm just keeping an eye on the streets that we don't getting surprised by any demons or.
I mean, you did see where these basically where your road ends. There's like another intersection, and the one leading off was basically over here, and the one you saw these figures definitely moving northward towards where the bridges are.
And where are we now?
You are
did we move?
right there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was weird the way they were moving. It was almost as if they are trying to be secretive.
Yeah.
They're not like marching or anything, but they were cloaked and were just like trying to move in the shadow of the buildings as well. And then just vanished from your sight as they entered the alley.
I rolled an 18 and plus 6 on my athletics, so that brings up to 24. I have no idea what my naked strength brings, or if that brings anything else, or if that's just during fights. I think that's only during fights, so that would be 24.
All right.
I have a 15.
A 15. Branwolf starts working, and you do notice the bear's kind of getting in the way and starting to slip as well, because and you have the sense, Branwolf, that if Tiala keeps on moving stuff in her bear form, it might be too dangerous.
I tell her, this is very dangerous. You're a bit too heavy, girl. Either change back or just let me do it alone. I think it's better because we're too heavy. You just
call her fat?
No.
Call the wood elf fat?
No, I said she's too heavy in her form. You know? Milady. I add that, remembering that she's like...
The bear just sits down and pouts.
Okay. I kind of...
But yeah, you do slowly move in a secure way. These boulders around, and suddenly the first thing you see is what looks to be like a bald head and this long reddish beard that you uncovered, just covered in dust. Just yeah, what looks to be like a dwarf.
A dwarven friend. That's good. Okay, give me your hand, friend.
It's a bit hard and squeezed in, and you see that one of his arms is like kind of somewhere behind him, but the other one he's slowly trying to like wiggle free, and he's then able to grab.
Try to get underneath him, underneath his shoulders, and kind of, I'll just use my brute strength to kind of slowly pull him out, since I'm strong and he is a dwarf. A medicine.
Yep.
Medicine. What is me medicine? Medicine is not 0. I don't got that much of a medicine. That's 10.
10 in total?
Yeah.
So you rolled a 10.
10 plus 0. Yeah, that's all I have.
Okay. Yeah, you start pulling him up, and you do free him, but he gives off this loud, painful scream, just you fucking bastard! And you see that his arm definitely...
And I drop him.
his arm definitely does not seem to be in the right place as you pull him outside, but he is definitely out there and just holding his shoulder.
Okay,
but you see
relocate
he's completely ignoring you and starting to like dig around in places and just keeps murmuring, "Velcora, where's my Velcora?" And he just like keeps
Velcora,
putting
where are you, Velcora?
boulders away, but there's no answer.
It looks like Velcora is not with us anymore.
He's like still digging furiously with several boulders in this.
Try to hold him back and say, "We're going to collapse everything this way. We can't dig this way. You have to be very careful."
Make a persuasion check.
And I'm also gonna relocate his shoulder without him looking.
Well, first make a persuasion check.
Yeah, 13 plus 1. That's 14.
14.
Persuasion.
Okay. Yeah, he just like sits there, and you see shortly while you're saying this, he puts one boulder to the side, and you just see like an arm that leads to something that's below the rubble, where there's probably nothing else, and he just starts crying and bawling.
Okay.
Make another medicine check if you're just trying to relocate his shoulder.
I can help with that if you want.
Yeah, I mean, that's something which is, Alton knows all about a little bit of medicine. I would just say, "Hey, look, it's a flying unicorn." What? And then clunk. I mean, that's really that easy to locate a shoulder.
No, it's up to you how you want to do it.
You just pull it back into the socket. It's going to hurt like fuck, but it's...
This dwarf is just on his knees right now, crying. Yeah. And just looking at the hand of his once beloved Velcora.
I guess, what should I think? I rolled a 16. What am I going to use it for? Strength or medicine? Medicine. Alton, you want to help me realize what this is? Can you help him? Or you?
Sure, you can if you help him, then you can roll twice, Branwolf.
Yeah,
okay. Use an advantage on the roll.
Oh, can I see if the arm is still alive, like the person the arm belongs to?
You definitely get the sense that whatever's following that arm is just mush.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 19.
19
is better.
Yeah, you're certain that if you're going to, while he's sitting there, since he seems to be focusing on his
I'm going to
pain,
kind of act like I'm gonna, as if we're gonna put my arm around him and says, "That's okay, come on," at the same time, just kind of get underneath that other shoulder and just pop it back in.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh,
yeah, you're gonna hate me now, but thank me later. Here you go, my friend."
Oh, Muradin's hammer.
Yeah, now you can move it, right? Yes.
Well, I guess thanks is in order, even just...
Yeah.
Oh,
let's
get off this rubble before it collapses. And
is there any jewelry on the arm? Anything we can
looks to be naked.
You were not going to rob this poor man's widow of something.
I was going to give him something to remember her by. Who do you think I am? What the hell?
No, I just have this picture of like 9/11. Everything is collapsed. People going through it. Oh, it's an arm. Oh wow, it's got the golden ring on it. Cool. Let me take this shit. Oh, fucker doesn't need it anymore.
Yeah, but he's like still sitting there holding his shoulder and bawling, and in between the cries, he just kind of mumbles something about a Velcora and also his brother-in-law that didn't make it.
Can I use a reagent point to just, I don't know if this works, just to brew him some booze quickly?
Sure. Easy enough.
I do that. I give him like that. I try to do it as strong as possible just to really kick it in. And I hand it to him and he is.
Okay. Yeah, he takes it and looks at it and looks at you. Is this some of the halfling stuff?
Yes, the better stuff of the halfling side. Yes.
Fucking hate the halfling stuff.
Yeah, but he like
just jugs it back and just and hands you the empty vial back. That's some strong cider right there.
Fucking call it
What's your
cider?
name? What's your name, friend?
Strovin.
Strovin
Iron Fist. What's yours?
I'm Branwolf.
How the fuck did you come into this place being in hell?
Long story short, I died. That's why I'm here.
Well, yeah, most people end up in here after they die, so I guess that's to be expected.
How did you come? Were you in the city?
I was selling some pottery ware.
And then I guess the city collapsed, or how long have you been here?
Well, the building just collapsed right now, but we've been in the city probably a month or so, and we were preparing our leave. But the whole this part of the city, or at least from what I can see, this happened 2 days ago, when suddenly there was this big flash of green light, and I found myself waking up coughing smoke and ash on my tongue, and we were in this shithole.
So you were in Horgrim's Gate then? So this was part of Horgrim's
No, I was
Gate.
in Elturel.
2 days ago. Okay.
Yes.
Time goes different as we learned. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
We are heading towards the High Hall. Apparently, people are gathering there. Would you like to join us, maybe?
Oh, definitely, if you would have me.
I think we can.
That's the last thing I heard, that people are starting to round out, and we were running out of supplies anyway. We just tried and took some shelter in this, and he kind of looks back to the collapsed building, in this house.
Do you have any weaponry on you to protect yourself, or?
Oh, I'm just a simple mason. I have my tools of the trade, and that's it. I don't know how to fight, so I won't be much help if trouble comes along.
Stovrin it was, right? Stovrin, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I kind of walk over to Freon and say,
Part of the great Iron Fist clad over in Eastacre. Haven't you heard of that?
That's what I'm walking over to Freon and say, have you heard of the Iron Fist clan? He seems to be, is that a well-known clan or something of renown in the Dwarven lore?
Make a history check. with advantage, I'll give that to you.
I mean, it's Dwarven lore. It should be. If someone knows something, it would be 20.
20. Iron Fist, big, famous pottery trade family. Especially in the areas that are known as 10 towns up in Eastacre.
Okay. Yes, I've heard of them.
Oh, where are you from, brother?
Oh, here and there.
Ah,
more there
traveler, I see. More there than here, am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then join us, Stovrin. We're going to head up to High Hall, and we have to kind of get a move on because
there's my arm fucking hurts.
Weird cloak shapes. Yeah, but it'll get better. That's why I relocated it. I know that
as my grandma always said. For every little pain that we had as a wee lads, it'll get better. Stop being a bitch.
Can I send Tara after those Heidi Siki
those cloaky thingies?
Sure.
Thingies.
Yeah.
And see if she can, I don't know,
follow
or find them.
The street basically that where you if you continue moving along, it's probably another 50 or so feet from you away where this road ends and where they turned into.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, if Tara flies, she doesn't need to fly along the road. She can just fly over the houses.
Go up and see if there's anything.
Make another perception check as all of the smoke is billowing here and there as well.
See if they're lurking somewhere, waiting or something.
It's a 20, I think. Let me check. Plus, 20.
All right. So you see Tara flying up, and just as she passes the last house that is standing at the beginning of this road, the last roof, you immediately spot these 4 figures, and they just all like look around for a sec and then just vanish into one of the it's a ruined house, at least the upper areas, but the lower ground floor still seems to be somewhat intact, as there's a door still in its hinges, and they just all like hush inside, their cloaks waving behind them, and the door kind of slowly closes.
Was I able to discern if they're human or humanoid, or if they're some sort of demon spawn?
They looked humanoid in form, but tall, and you didn't see any big, like, I don't know, protrusions or extra limbs or anything like that. But since they were wearing cloaks, it was hard to discern much. But they looked like tall humans, slender but tall.
Okay. Yeah, I tell the others that basically just around the corner, several cloaked figures are hiding in a cellar or in a house.
Are they aware of us?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Didn't look like it.
Fuck it. Just
You do now. You do also see with Tada flying up, still a couple 100 feet away, but there's like an immense battle going up on in the sky between several imps or other devils and weird looking shadowy demon creatures with skeletal wings as well.
Is there anything angelic up there? Because it seems to be demons fighting against devils, but nothing like angels against demons. So nothing angelic or something which looks like, something which we would consider an angel or something of our knowledge. It all seems to be like a
Make a perception check.
The way you said it sounds more like it's a hellspawn fighting demons fighting devils. Oh, that's perception 3.
Just as you look up trying to discern the creatures, there's this big billowing cloud of smoke that just completely blocks your view from anything happening up there.
I don't see shite.
All you see is a big flash of lightning as one of the strikes of lightning from the companion strikes down somewhere in the city away from you. And the thunder rumbles through the air.
We have that to worry about too.
Should we hurry along towards one of the bridges?
Tiala, you still pouting, or are you going to come along, dear bear?
Coming.
You do see also at the same time, following you along, still Lulu, who just looks like very scared and looks up here and there, just slowly floating around, but very introverted.
Wasn't Lulu supposed to be a guide?
No, because she doesn't remember anything.
Yeah, I don't even know who Lulu is because she came. Yeah, but she introduced herself.
Yeah, exactly.
She introduced herself.
Hi, I'm Lulu. I said, yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's true. Because I don't know what her function is. I have to keep remembering. Branwolf has been down here, dead. I can't remember any. I keep remembering, thinking of these things.
But yeah, so you go to the end of the road.
Yeah, well,
head towards it. The fastest way towards one of the bridges,
so we can see how we get closer to the hike.
Are you doing this like just plainly walking, or are you trying to keep out of sight as well, being stealthy about it?
Fairly stealthy, I would say.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
Avoiding
not walking in the middle of the road, but more closer towards some of the houses.
Roll a stealth check for me.
You're rolling stealth.
Big ass naked barbarian with a sword across his neck. Thing. That is that's nice. So 16.
15.
15.
11.
Wait a minute, stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm naked, so stealth. I don't have the minus. The -1 is only if I have the chain. Only have the mail on.
You should have advantage since you're basically naked.
This is really. I have to rewrite these things because I have all.
There's no advantage.
I have all these old things.
Come on, don't be so hard on everybody.
No, I do have something. No, stealth is 0.
Yeah.
But that's because I have the plate mail, but chainmail, but I don't have the chainmail anymore. So whatever. That's 18 is enough, I guess. But I'm going to have to check my stats because.
All right. Yeah, I rolled a 1 on Lulu.
Lulu.
But yeah, you tread along, trying to keep to the shadows, and you suddenly just hear this coming from the rear. You turn around, you just see Lulu there. Sorry. It's the
What
smoke.
happened?
Did you fart?
No, she trouted with her trunk.
Oh, yeah.
It was this small little trout that she gave off.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, but she just says, sorry, it's the smoke. And just, you don't think anybody saw you.
Okay.
But you come to the end of the road, and you're now 2 houses up on the left is where you saw Frion these figures heading into. But the road slightly curves, but continuing on, you're sure that you will be getting to one of the bridges or the other soon.
I point out the house to the others and tell them that's where those people disappeared into.
Do you have any interest on them?
No. I'm just saying that we might keep that in mind if we go past there. That there might be people behind us then.
Yeah, true.
Just to keep that in mind.
I'll get back into the back of the line and just like as we walk, keep looking backwards occasionally. Make sure.
Okay.
Can we see the first bridge already?
In the distance, yeah, seems to be somewhere the foothold of the bridge. Blackwater, make a perception check for me, since you're in the back, keeping a lookout.
Beautiful. Lucky halfling. Wait, perception was.
Oh, it was a 1?
It was a 1. That's the best
All
part of
right.
it. It's not anymore. It's a 16.
16. And Tiala, you have the highest passive perception, as I remember, with also 16, 17, higher even?
19.
19. There you go. Yeah, as you trot along, also keeping an eye on that house where you saw these figures vanish into, Blackwater and Tiala, you both hear very quiet crying. Female
Human?
crying. Definitely, yeah, human, female, from the sound of it. Very high pitched as well. You're guessing very young. It's like just this little this little sobbing every now and then. But it seems to be coming from inside the house.
Okay. Yeah, I forward the information to the other 3-4 people. Honestly, I don't think we should pay attention to that. Just keep walking.
I mean, we're not here to save the whole city.
Yeah, that's true. We saved one. That's enough. I'm not
Besides,
worry about
who knows what kind of traps are around? We're not from here. We have no idea how this place works. So let's just.
I agree.
Go. And it could be a trap. That's true. Yeah, we'll just sound like someone in peril, then we'll eat your guts. Yeah. We're not going to care. We shall continue on. Cry, little one.
Says the one who saved the last freaking person.
Well, hey, it's a dwarf. Branwolf has something with dwarves.
Yeah, apparently.
Stroven just says, seems like somebody's needing help in there. But keeps walking along with you.
Go ahead, Stroven. Why don't you go check? You said you want to pay back, so go ahead.
Well, I just lost my wife and also my brother-in-law.
Maybe I'll find a new one.
You know what? I don't like you, Skillfing.
Yeah, well,
You're coming across as a brash fella, even though you popped in my arm and saved me life.
Hey, that's what it's worth to see. That makes us. No, come on. Why don't you earn your keep and see? And can I help us here?
All right.
No. Why don't we just walk on?
Turn around and walk towards the house entrance.
There you go.
We should go
closer.
We should go.
Well, but why stir them up now?
We should just go right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going.
You see
Forget about
him,
it, Strovan. It was a joke. Come on.
You see him like pulling out what looks to be like a hidden dagger on one of his boots.
Now he has a dagger.
He says, "I'm going to check it out," and he opens the door and vanishes.
No, stay here. Forget about it. Just
I follow.
The door falls to a close. He's inside.
Okay.
The bear bursts through the door.
Oh,
win a friend, lose a friend.
The bear bursts through the door.
Oh, the bear bursts through the door?
The
it's
bear
royalty,
kind of goes back. You burst through the door, and what you see, Tiala, is basically a ruined. Well, you see that parts of the upper areas of this building, as we've already confirmed on the outside, have caved in. The ground floor just seems to be completely, utterly destroyed as well, at least the interior of it. But there's like this big set of stairs leading down to what looks to be a wine cellar or something that Strovan is currently looking down on with his dagger in hand. And he just turns around. Oi, furry fella, you coming with?
Furry fella.
I think that's for you, Tiala.
Smell anybody.
Huh?
No, I'm gonna call them both back. Forget about it, Strovan. I was joking. Come on, there's probably just more trouble down there. Come on, Tiala. Strovan, let's go. Let's head out.
Make a persuasion check, Branwolf.
And the Lord's most persuasive devil with 12. Let's see. Wait a minute. Do I have anything? No, that was. Oh yes, I do. +1. 13.
Mm-hmm. You see this Tiala. He kind of like quickly glances outside, but then continues to walk down the stairs.
And it's your fault.
I mean,
Can I smell anybody?
God.
You don't even have to make a perception check for this. Definitely, you hear the crying is coming from somewhere in the basement, but there's a heavy stench of death in the air, and corpses.
God, it's zombies.
But unlike anything that you've ever experienced, this is not something like you've been around corpses, you've fought off zombies as well and ghouls, but this is
It's a trap. It's a
far
trap.
stronger.
It's a trap. Yeah. Come back. It's a trap. Come on, both of you.
But can I smell something human?
Well, I don't smell it, but
Make a perception check for this one.
I keep thinking of Shelob or something. You know?
It's a 1.
It's a 1. Yeah.
But I've got a +9, so technically it's a 10.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to. Hang on, my bunnies are destroying the friggin' interior. It's hard to tell because you're not sure where it's coming from, but there's some hint of maybe human in there as well.
What are they doing? Sounds like the giant bunnies from Inlay.
They are destroying
the cartons with Micha's stuff inside that we're using to box off plants. They're having fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mostly the stench of death, but it could be like from a corpse or something. You're not sure.
I'm gonna nudge the dwarf and gesture to the outside.
Yeah, he's like already halfway down the stairs.
Tiala, can you
just? And I'm going to follow.
Just pick him up and take him here.
The rest of you, the bear is like pressed itself inside, also gone in the building.
Yeah, we're saying, I'm still calling. Come on, you two both. Let's go. I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, you freaking sent them off.
It was a mistake, okay? So what? He was being a dick.
Can I peek through the window?
Double dick.
Sure. Make another perception check.
Just to.
So you see Blackwater also walking up to the house, trying to.
Are you tall enough?
The window.
I was gonna say
jumping up and down.
Can I lift you up?
Yeah, skill thing. Just the usual, please.
Yeah, the usual. I just take them on my big hand and lift them up.
Well, then do so with advantage.
Yes, of course. Have a look.
Oh god, it's exactly the same number. 9.
Have a peep.
9?
Have a peep.
It's dark, but the last thing you see is a big cave bear ass that kind of like moves at the top, a big bushy butt at the top of the stairs that just like descends as well. Tiala, as you go down further, you definitely see this is a big wine storage cellar of some sort.
Should I call him back? Do you see something, Blackwater? Should I call him back?
Yeah,
I mean, you're already calling them back the whole time, but
yeah, but I'm not in the door. I can open up the door and say, "Hey, you twos, get back up here."
They're gone. They're on their way downstairs to whatever there is.
Well, then there's only one thing left.
Onwards to the high hall.
Yeah, let's go.
Pull my sword and go onwards to the high hall.
It's always those goody two shoes helping.
Yeah,
everybody.
The DM
we need
always
to help everyone.
And the DM always knows how to play me too. He knows exactly.
Yeah, you still hear this crying of what seems to be a girl.
Do we smell it yet? Like we're right at the entrance?
Yeah, we're at entrance.
I mean, it's definitely not as strong as Tiala has it inside, but you do smell there's some stench coming out of the house.
Okay, something's decaying. Okay, I opened up the door and I try it once again. Please, I think it's a trap. I have a bad feeling. Both of you, come up. Tiala, please, my dear. Stroven, it was a joke. I'm sorry.
Make another persuasion check, Grandwolf.
Come on, folks. Stroven. Well, this is good. Natural 20. Natural 20. It worked.
Not necessarily.
Right. Not necessarily, but
yeah, you see Stroven kind of like already covering his mouth and nose. And then just gestures to you, Tiala. Oh, you don't like this. And then slowly comes back up the stairs as well.
Yes.
Do I see something downstairs?
Well, you see what looks to be after the stairs end, it's kind of like opening up to a room, but it's kind of like curving around, and there seem to be large areas of lots of barrels, crates, fine like bottle racks as well here and there. Crates with some seem to be like pried open or partly smashed. There's something glistening in the back that reminds you more of like potions of healing that you saw before. So it doesn't all seem to be wine. And Stroven kind of is already at the top of the stairs. You coming for any fella or not?
I quickly peek around the corner.
Okay. You peek around the corner and you see that at the end of it looks to be like before, several caskets and other things around with several crates and other bottles of all shapes and sizes and some liquids in it. There's no light currently. You do hear very loudly now the crying, and at the end of the particular direction looking at, you see what looks to be a wardrobe almost. And this wardrobe, you're fairly certain, as you now hear it a bit, that the crying is actually slightly muffled, seems to be coming from inside.
Are you coming, both of you? Stroven, by the way, is already up there.
At this point, Stroven comes back through the door.
Are you
just
coming?
Like,
it's smelly down there.
Please.
And it's a trap.
Do I see anybody else?
Make a perception check.
Keep hanging around down there, you're going to see all kinds of weird shit, probably.
12.
Like a big-ass spider or something coming down there. Hey there. It's bear time.
It's just bunnies gnawing on crates.
Nom, 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 nom.
In the cellar?
So what did you roll, Tiala?
Cellar's full of dead bunnies.
At 12.
12. It's hard to see even with your dark vision, like into the corners in the room, or if there's something in between barrels or crates or stuff, because this room is just packed around the walls with them. Except for this like singular in the midst of it, this wardrobe where the crying seems to be coming from.
I make some comforting bear noises and then I turn around and go.
Okay.
I need an example of that, please.
You turn,
Yes, please.
you turn around, and as you put like your first paw back on the stairs, you hear the voice that did the crying just go, hello.
More bear noises.
And you just hear it again. Hello? Repeating. Somebody there?
It's Lionel Richie. Light up. It's me and Michael.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into my elf form and whisper, "Come on, hurry! Let's get out of here!"
Are they gone?
Who?
The weird monsters.
I will protect you. Just hurry to the stairs. We have to get out of here.
You see one barrel in the shadow just falling over to the side, and emerging from there, one of these cloaked figures that Freon was talking about just kind of comes up. You see a long clawed limb reaching out to you, and below the hood, this long, elongated tongue just kind of tasting the air, just giving out
Little
this.
help, guys!
Do we see this?
We're
No.
outside. We're saying,
You're
where the
outside.
fuck is she?
I need you guys to roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Wow.
I thought so.
Oh no.
Okay, she's calling for help. Oh, good.
Oh, crap.
Good. That's good.
I put you guys on the wrong
Gosh.
layer here.
Well,
darn it.
At least if we win, we're probably gonna get all kinds of good wine and healing potions and all the other stuff, which is probably not real.
Could just
probably
walk past
ash.
this freaking
it's probably-
building.
Bradwolf,
Not with crying little girls, no.
this is all your fault, Bradwolf.
Yeah, it's always this
Oh,
old
it's
little
not my
scratch that you need to,
fault.
this old little itch that you need to scratch.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm a good person. I
Yes,
need
I'm
to
a- yes.
help.
Yes.
With you, good
So when
people.
you, why I'm not such a dick like some of us who'd steal ring jewelry off of dead people.
Hey, I was looking for
yeah.
fucking Belia.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh yeah. Something I can give him. Here, look here. This.
Have you ever seen me steal anything?
No, I must truly say.
All right, boys and girls.
I never caught you.
20 to 25.
It ain't illegal if you don't get caught.
Quite.
15 to 20.
19.
All right.
19 for the naked barbarian.
10 to 15.
I have.
Jesus, what's wrong with you? 5 to 10.
6.
7.
So it's Blackwater.
Oh, great. So I get to
Freon,
run down there half naked.
and Tiala.
Find a bunch of cloaked assholes.
All right.
Because
So
it's
Did I
my-
get my scream for help out in time, or?
Of course, that's why we
Yeah.
rolled for initiative. That's
Yeah.
why we heard you.
you guys did hear her scream help.
Okay,
That's
so
all you
let's
got.
me get to
Wait,
roll 20.
You guys are not in the first round of battle since you are outside.
Well, I heard her scream, so I'm gonna have to run my ass down.
Yep, but it's not your turn. First
No,
turn,
I'm just getting ready.
we will have
The
the
fuck are these?
Tiala. You do recognize these as
Yes, what are they?
being similar to what you fought before, the ghouls, but
Good, they can
these look
die.
far darker and more infernal, and you recognize them as ghasts.
Ghasts.
So first up, it
makes-
is their turn.
Ghasts. So that makes them very ghastly.
Oh.
Good. So Okay.
I need very quickly to... Bop, bada beam, bada boom. Here we go.
Where exactly did the noises from the little girl come from?
They came from down here. Just imagine a wardrobe there. I didn't have a better image.
Okay.
You can actually paint one down there, whatever, if you have the time.
Give me a
Oh,
second.
yes, please. I shall oblige. All right, so yeah, it is going to be their first turn because they are quicker than you, Tiala. Let me quickly check their... Oh yeah, definitely. So the first one, as it kind of crumbles out of this space, and just immediately rushing off towards you in your human form, will strike with its bite against you as the tongue lashes out towards you. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, what?
What? Yes? No?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course
sorry.
it is.
Not bite. I was wrong.
Yeah.
It's actually claws. That's the wrong dice for that. Here we go. So it strikes you with its claws for a total of 7 slashing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Ah, 8.
8. All right. So you see it immediately rushing towards you, just this elongated arm with a big, long claws slashing towards you and ripping open your chest area. And immediately you feel paralyzation sitting in. And you are now considered paralyzed.
Oh no.
Uh,
Actually, I will just use this
Nasty.
one. So, to remind you of what paralyzed does, you're incapacitated and cannot move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage. And any attack that hits you is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of you.
nice.
A bunch
I'm
of
not gonna go in there.
a bunch
Fuck
of really
off.
sucky stuff.
You don't know that they can do that.
So the other one will rush up towards you as well. And these two fellas go here and here. Yeah, they are going to just get closer in general. Halp. All right, that brings us to you, Tiala. Now,
Yeah, I
since you're
guess I can't
paralyzed,
do
you
shit.
can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. So you can't move, you can't speak. Is there anything else you can do?
No, I'm just gonna wait.
Just gonna wait. All right. Then you can retry
No.
the saving throw.
Dang. Yes.
Constitution saving throw.
That's a 15.
15. You feel that you can fight off the paralyzation for the next round.
Back.
All right. Now that brings us to our new round in which you guys now come in, which is going to be Branwell first.
Yep. I'm already on the stairs. You put me back, I'm back again. So I'm naked.
Yeah, I mean basically every character that starts from here, it's going to be you up here.
Yeah. So it gives me 40 feet of speed. So I'm trying to see. Now if I go down here and try to, can I stand here? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's flanking or not.
It's not flanking,
Yep.
no.
But I can't doing much. But I would like
squeeze in, knocking down a couple of bottles along the way.
Yeah, and
cling, cling. Good
that's
wine.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. At least it's real. Good to remember. So the wine is real. It's not a vision of some kind. Good to know. Well, then, yes, you're gonna have to help me now, DM. I am using my nudie attack, which means
That sounds wrong.
Yeah,
It's a nudie attack.
it's my nudie attack. I don't know. It's the barbarian. If I'm not wearing any armor, and just
Yeah,
just
you have
using
nothing. Your
strength.
normal AC is whatever your normal AC is. You don't know? Do I need to look it up for you? D&D.
Well, I had 17, but probably now.
Yeah, that was due to your stuffsies that you were wearing. But it's called unarmored defense, and unarmored defense means, well, you're not wearing any armor. Your armor class equals 10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your constitution modifier.
Okay, so it's 10 plus
What's your
2
dexterity?
plus 2 is 14.
Yeah,
Not
that's
my
your AC.
Not my strength modifier. Why not my strength modifier?
Because strength won't help you with moving out of the way.
Okay, because strength is really good.
Constitution is your toughness, and dexterity is how quick you can
So
dodge.
I have 14. And what about fighting? Do I get anything?
Nope.
I thought I give super duper strength if I'm just barbaric.
Yeah, you just have your normal, the same thing you always have.
You're not rage?
I can rage, sure, but it's just,
I mean, currently you have what? You have a short sword and a long sword. Are you using both?
Can I use them in both hands? Yeah.
Same as you did with Leroy and Jenkins.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll use those two.
Wielding, basically.
So I'm dual wielding, using those two, running down and attacking that guy down there. I'm trying to think. 1, 2 I could use, but if I would rage, I'd have to give up one action. I could only attack
bonus
once.
Action to enter a rage, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to rage. I'm going to use.
So do your main hand attack first.
Yeah.
Then
See if I hit this sucker with. One moment. This is a long sword. No anything. It's just a plain old long sword, but my strength modifier I add, right?
And proficiency bonus.
And proficiency. So proficiency +3 +5. So that's +8 on everything. Okay, that's pretty good.
What?
So that would be, pardon?
What's your strength bonus?
I got 20, so I got +5 on strength.
And your proficiency bonus is
+3.
Yeah, then it's 8.
Yeah, so like I said, I changed that all up, so that's so that would be 14 plus 8 to hit would be 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that hits. So
go ahead and
what
use
is the long sword
plus
for the long sword? Okay, so that is a 5 plus my strength would be 10. Proficiency also or not? No.
No, that's just for hit.
That's just a hit. So that's 10. And what do I have with the small one? Oh, I have to see if I hit him with the small one. Yeah.
Yeah, but you also have your extra attack feature. So let's keep the main hand first.
Yeah,
So
we'll keep the main hand first. Okay. So then main hand, that's a 19 to hit.
That also hits.
That also hits. Ooh, nice. And so that's okay, we had 10, now we have 18 plus.
Just give me the single numbers.
18, yeah. That will be 10 plus would be 18.
18,
because
all
it's
right.
8 for
now
the proficiency
you have
thing. Yeah.
your offhand weapon.
And now we have the offhand weapon.
The short sword.
And that is 17 plus 8. That's 20.
Yeah.
That's no bonus on that?
That's just the offhand weapon. We said, yeah, hang on. I did send you the thing about Leroy and Jenkins.
Yeah, but offhand should be at least strength.
Yeah, let me double check here. Where's the Brandwolf? Here he is. Thank God I've got all of your notes.
Oh, that's why we have. That's why we did it. Because I'm an idiot.
So, Leroy and Jenkins. Bonus attack is your d20 roll plus strength plus proficiency bonus. Same, but it's just the damage is just the pure 1d6.
Okay. So
No
so
bonus.
so
the
23 would hit,
Huh?
and damage with the short sword is
D6. Just like with the axe.
Yeah. Well, another 5.
Another 5. So 23 in total after all 3 attacks. All right. So you hack into this gas and it starts screaming and screeching, but it is still standing.
What? Oh, come on. They're skinny. They're thing.
All right. That ends your turn.
Yeah, because I don't. No, I'm gonna stand where I'm at. I'm gonna stay there by Tiana.
Okay. That brings us to the ghasts. So let's see here.
Okay. No, too late now.
This guy will be. And. Yep. No, so this way around. So both of these will be moving down here. And the other guy will move through you as difficult terrain. And there's just this bunch of fighting happening at the bottom of these stairs.
Me?
Yeah, he's using you. Basically, if enemies, same with you, moving through enemies, is going to count double the movement speed as difficult terrain.
I thought I'd get to kick his ass once or something if he tries to get past me.
So the first one is going to strike you, Branwolf, with its claws. That's going to be. Oh, that's not much. That's only a 9.
Does not hit.
Not going to hit. No. The second one here is also striking against you. That's going to be also not good. That's also a 10.
Yes. Keep it
However,
going that way. Keep it going that way.
The other two flanking Tiala effectively. The first one on the left will strike you, Tiala, with advantage with a 19. So that is again going to be the damage is here. It's going to be a total of another 7 slashing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
7 slashing damage. Ooh. Oops. 21.
21. So no paralyzation from him. And the other one also with advantage against you, which is super bad rolls today. Only a 9.
Yay!
So both of them. And now I need you. I forgot that in the first round. Both Branwolf and Tiala. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw for me.
But they didn't hit me.
I know, but the stench in the air of this
is that poisonous?
Death is going to be either poisoning you or not.
Okay.
16.
Okay. So you passed on that.
Constitution?
Yep.
15 plus 5 is 20.
All right. So both of you recognize the stench, but you're immune to it for the next 24 hours.
We're used to Branwolf's presence.
Yeah. Used to me.
All right. That brings us to Blackwater.
Booga booga.
As you rush up to the stairs as well.
How is everyone looking so far?
The ghasts, it's hard to tell. They're all like quickly running around the place, you see claws and long arms flying through the. By the way, darkness, Branwolf.
Yeah.
You do not see shit.
Not for long.
Please be reminded that all of your attacks are at disadvantage.
Okay.
Same for you, Blackwater. You don't see shit.
I don't need to. I don't fucking.
You just see something's happening at the bottom of those stairs, and it ain't looking pretty.
Shit, so I can't see whether.
I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw, since the first thing that hits you is.
I'm at the door.
The stench.
I'm at the
as
doorway.
You enter the room.
Ooh, that's a Constitution that's a 20 in total.
All right, so you're also immune to the stench for this battle. So yeah, but you're standing at the stairs and it's your turn.
Okay, I did hear how much activity there was going on, right? Like how many attacks and shit
Something's
like
happening. You see in the little bit of light that flows down into the cellar, there's like shapes. And you do recognize a bit of Tiala here, a bit of Branwolf, bottles clankering and screeching.
I want to try something and I don't know if I want to do this. Am I able to somehow be able to tell whether I can shoot a fireball off of my shield without unleashing this motherfucker? Can I tell that?
You want to contact the shield basically,
No.
try to build up a connection to check what's
No,
going on.
no, because I know that
he's pissed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's uncommunicatable.
He's angry. Looking now, he's angry.
I want to know if I can focus that anger towards this specific attack without releasing him entirely. Am I able to know that somehow?
As you're trying to kind of like get a sense of what's going on with the shield and the Hidden Lord, what completely blinds your perception is white, hot, just fury, and something inside the shield billowing up against all sides, just pushing and unable to get out. This entity or whatever it is not happy about being here, or something is not working, but it's white hot anger. There's no way to establish any kind of connection with this, and you feel the shield. You swear that it's the touch to it is warm, and there's this ever so slight vibration to it.
Okay, but there's no obvious signs of it like breaking open or like actually like the shield's holding him in quite well.
For now, if you want to spend your action to properly examine the shield, you can do so.
I'm gonna aim
Just
down.
throw the damn thing.
Nope. I'm gonna take my shield. I'm aiming at wherever I heard the noises come from and just shout out, "Guys, be careful!"
You're going to ball. You're going to fire. Fire in the hole.
Actually, yeah, fuck it. Fire in the hole and I shoot.
Fire in the hole.
It's not obeying your command at all.
At all. Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, fuck it. I change weapons and shoot anyway.
Make an attack. Who are you aiming for?
I'm aiming at wherever I heard the fucking noise coming from. I don't know where that is.
Which
Actually,
one
no.
of these are you aiming for?
I can't see them.
Of course, yeah, you can't. You're gonna do an attack roll at disadvantage.
Fuck it. Can I instead just light up a torch and
Sure.
That would help, yeah.
Yeah.
That would help.
Bonus action? Is that?
You can like equip the torch as a bonus action, yeah.
Oh. Okay, I replace my shield with the torch. And as a bonus action, and then I can see what's going on, I hope.
Yeah, you do kind of shine light to about, I would say, I think it even says on the torch, doesn't it?
Oh.
Somebody have a torch description somewhere?
I can check one. Give me a second.
Because it should say how far the light reaches.
20-foot radius. Oh, fuck.
20 foot. Yeah, so that's about... Hey, right down there. Look at that. You can see Tiala in the middle of a weird gassed sandwich, as both of them are just clawing at this poor wood elf.
That does not sound right either.
Right, I shoot at the one that looks more damaged, if that's a thing. If not, I pick one at random.
They both look the same.
Right. Left. I shoot the left one.
Did you roll low and just decide that's gonna be your left or right roll?
Random. Fuck it. Shit, that's not gonna work. That's a 13 to hit.
The 13 just hits the ghoul in the shoulder.
Perfect, and that is a...
not ghoul, sorry, gassed. I just used the ghoul imagery
Gas.
for these.
It's
The ghast.
Gas.
They look like ghouls, but they have this disgusting long-ass tongue that kind of just slicks out of their maw-like mouth. And with their black eyes and bald heads and small little pointy shriveled ears, they just have this kind of like Wendigo look about them. Something that should stay in the darkness, and they look disgusting with a bright torch being like shined upon them as well.
I do 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage to the left one, you said. All
Indeed.
right. So this shot echoes throughout this cellar chamber, and he's hit in the shoulder with your gun. Anything else?
That... Yeah, I try to stay at the top of the stairs, but move in a way where Freon can also stand.
Yeah, we said that it's going to be most likely like positive, especially since you guys are on the top of the stairs.
Yeah,
that still gives you advantage on your things as well.
Yeah.
Give me another quick roll in case it's a natural 20, your shot.
Nope, definitely not.
All right. But yeah. So as long as you're on top of the stairs, you're gonna have advantage since you have the higher ground.
Perfect. That's it.
If you see something. But yeah. All right. Then it brings us to Freon.
Right. On my way in, I tell my dwarven friend that don't just run off. Just wait.
I'll keep a lookout.
Yeah, good. Do I need to roll as well? Yes, probably, right?
Yeah, for the stench.
I do have advantage
On being poisoned.
Oh, me too.
on saving throws and resistance to poison.
Yep, then go ahead and roll with advantage because this is poison.
Ooh, this is
against.
good that I have advantage. This is not good because I rolled 3 twice. Fuck this.
All right. So you enter this room.
So that's hang on, it's 5 in total.
5 in total. Yeah, you enter this room immediately. This stench just hits your nose, and yeah, I'm sad to say, but you are poisoned.
I have resistance. What does that do? Like half damage or something?
That's for the damage, yeah, in case you take any poison damage.
Cool.
So to remind everybody, poisoned means that hang on, where is it? You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks since you're busy trying to keep everything in and not vomiting because of the stench.
As I'm on top of the stairs, I have advantage on attack rolls.
Yeah, so it
cancels it out.
So it's a normal roll for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the lift one.
Also, your dark vision should be, I think, is it also 30 or 60?
Ooh, I don't know, actually.
There's also a little change in if it's dim light or not, but you can see as if it would be dim light.
But I mean, as Blackwater has
you definitely see up until here, and I think your dark vision, I'd say let's just roll with that. It helps you along with that. A light is just important for Blackwater and Branwolf. Branwolf, for you, it's still considered. Who had the torch open? Was it you, Blackwater?
Yeah, Blackwater.
Can you check what it says past the 30 feet, if that's dim light?
No, he's not here.
Oh, he's not here.
Hang on, I'll check.
I don't have Discord open.
Dim light, hang on. You have a bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
There you go. All right,
so
Branwolf, you should be fine as well.
I see a little bit something. That's okay. I can smell him to kill him.
Right, Eldritch Blast on the lift one.
Okie dokie. Where's dim light? There we go. Areas usually between the sources and the torch surrounding the soft light, particularly boom. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, then go ahead. On the left one, you said.
Yes, on the one that Blackwater shot.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's 13 to hit and 24 to hit.
Yep, both hit.
19. 27 damage.
In total?
In total.
27?
Yes.
Bootsk.
How you want to do this?
Oh! Head explosion against the wall.
Splattered.
Nice
crates and bottles in the back. There's just this gas that his upper half just ruptured against it after both eldritch blasts light up this entryway. And it becomes a little bit less green and dark again. And one of them, the set of legs just falls slumps to the ground.
It gives us hope.
All right. Anything else, Freon?
I'll step outside again to get out of that disgusting air and get some fresh air.
Okie dokie. Then, Tiala.
How much hit point does Branwolf have? A lot.
He looks still fine, I think.
I'm.
Can I?
Yeah, I'm at 77. I'm. Oh, the one in front of me? Oh, you mean me or? I'm good.
Yeah, I meant you. Okay. Can I step one step back, or will the one engaged with Branwolf get in the
They will get an attack if you step back.
But he's engaged with Branwolf and not with.
But still, I can't remember how we ruled it, if we ruled it the last couple of times. But whenever you go outside of an area, that might be used as an attack of opportunity. I will actually roll for it. So you tell me if you want to step out or not, and then I'll roll.
There you go.
That's fair.
I want to step one step back.
Okay.
So that I'm still engaged with the right one, but not. Well, yes, the other one is actually focused on Branwolf.
No, he's not going to attack you.
Okay. And then I save everyone, including Branwolf.
You're going to do what? Sorry, I didn't
hear the mic.
Yeah, same.
Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave. Including Branwolf.
Yeah, I'm okay. I can take it.
So a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I'm good at those now. I'm the dead one. I got great consties now. Constitution savings throw.
First one, that's going to be a 7. Second one, that's a 18. And a 17.
And Branwolf.
2 save and 1 not.
So both of these up here save, and the one engaged with you, he's the one who did not save. He was pushed into the backside against the shelves with bottles and also Branwolf. So what did Branwolf roll?
I had 22. Did that save me?
Okay. So what happens, Tiala, for those that do not save and for those that do save?
The damage is only 14. I rolled really bad. The one that did not succeed gets pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay, so he's basically but pushed into Branwolf and the shelves.
Yeah.
Get the fuck off of me.
And the rest takes half damage.
Okay, so he takes 14 from and the rest takes 7. Is that it?
Take 7. Yeah, that's okay.
Yes.
That's okay, girl. You do that again. You do that again, girl. That's good.
All right,
good.
So
bring it on. Bring it
loud boom, all of the bottles directly in this area of the room just smash to smithereens.
Oh, great!
As the one ghoul just blasts into these bottle rack shelves and just is immediately obliterated by shards and other bits and pieces of wood and splinters.
Is it dead?
Nah, he still seems to be moving.
Which one is it? The one underneath
this
me
guy
there?
Here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this guy in front of Branwolf, he is looking pretty bad.
Good.
After that attack.
Good.
All right. Anything else, Tiala?
Nope.
That's it. Then that brings us back to the top of the round with Branwolf.
Then I'm gonna concentrate on the weaker one first.
Mm-hmm. So the one in front of you, number 4.
Yeah, yeah.
That's him.
And that is 16 plus 5 is 21 plus the proficiency. 24 to hit.
That hits.
With the long sword. And that is damage 13.
Yeah, that's enough.
Oh, nice.
You want to kill him off?
Well, I think Freon had the right idea, just to cleave the top off, because that just kind of, I like to see those legs twitch. That's kind of a fun thing to do. But let him twitch while I turn around and look at the other one, because I still have...
The guy below you?
Yes, I still have.
Gotcha.
18 plus 10, that's another 22 to hit?
22 hits as well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. On the longsword, 7, and I add the 5, and that's 12 damage.
12 damage for the one below you. All right, yeah, he's still standing, but looking pretty grim.
Okay, and I still have my offhand weapon, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the little sword. The little sword is 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And the little sword is, well,
just
that's only
1d6.
Yeah, that's a 5.
A 5. Yeah, not enough.
Come on.
Not enough.
Little fuck.
But he's looking really bad as well.
Yeah. The guy in front of me looks pretty bad. Anybody wants to aim for him?
That brings us to both of these.
Wait a minute, I still have movement.
Oh yeah, you still have movement.
Yeah, I still have movement. And I'm going to movement myself. Can I move away without him doing something?
Unless now you already used your action. You can use the disengage action. That would allow you to do so.
Yeah.
Safely, but nope.
So I can move, but he'll have an attack.
He'll get an attack, yeah.
Oh, fuck it, I'm going to stay there. He's going to be dead next time anyways.
All right, then this one closes in on you.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
And with advantage strikes you again with its claws. That's a natural 20.
Ah, how lucky for him.
Yep, indeed.
So, Stinky Breath, what do you want to try to do?
That's gonna be a total of 23 slashing damage.
What a biatch.
And give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Again? Didn't I just do that? Oh, no, that was the poison.
That was for the stench, yeah. You're immune to that one.
Oh, that's good, though. Constitution, I'm good at Constitution. That's 16 plus 5. That's a 21. It's a good 21.
21, all right, that's fine.
Constitution.
Oh, by the way, Freon, you... Because it does say that, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, or be poisoned until the start of its next turn. There you go. So it's just for one round. So after this, the poison is going to be gone. So yeah, but the other one is also going to make another attack against Brandwolf with a 19.
It does hit.
A 19.
It does hit.
And that's going to be another 9 slashing damage with another Constitution saving throw.
Now I'm slowly hurting, kids.
I need another Constitution saving throw of you.
15 and my Constitution plus 5. It's still 20.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Both of these are clawing into you. All right, that ends their turn. Brings us to Blackwater.
Kill it! Well, Blackwater, kill it!
Yeah, I can still see him, right? So I just load up my gun with my bonus action and just shoot.
Yeah, the one in front of me is really weak.
Go ahead and do so with advantage, since you're up on top.
Oh, that's better. That's 23 to hit.
That hits.
8 piercing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Try to do it so that the bullet pierces it and lands right between Branwolf's feet. Just make him jump a bit.
Watch it, Alton. Watch it. Yeah, I'm standing here. I'm standing here. I'm walking here.
It's all good.
And this monster just with it.
Oh, do I need to Constitution
down?
Uh-oh.
Nope, you succeeded once already.
Oh, that's it.
It's
all right.
good for 24 hours. All right.
Perfect.
Anything else?
I walk down until I can see the next enemy, which would be 10 feet below, and that's it.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Good. Then that brings us to Freon.
Then I'm still poisoned? No.
No,
That's...
right now
okay.
you're not.
Yeah, okay.
Because it just
cool.
says that the stench, blah 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 blah. Oh well, actually, you have to re-roll now because any creature that
actually you said something else.
Yes. It's gone, and now it's the start of your turn, so you need to roll again.
And you're coming back.
If I'm coming back.
If
you're coming back inside, but I shall gladly remove the poison thingy if it makes it any better.
Yeah, first of all, I'm gonna spit up some bile and just in one of the corners and
Stroven.
I'd
give Stroven
a kick. Come on, brother, let's go. Fuck them.
Yeah, come on, Stroven.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in again.
All right, then give me another Constitution saving
throw. Is Stroven not 20. Fighting at all? Stroven, he stayed outside all the time.
He was told to stay outside.
And he was told to, so he's being a pussy.
20.
Okay.
20, that's fine. So you're also immune.
And then, I'm gonna use another 2 Eldritch Blasts. Shoot them at the bastard next to Bramble.
All right. Then go ahead.
Do I have to bend down or something?
Ooh, it's a natural 20 and a 17, so I guess both that hits.
Yep. So double the damage down the first.
Yep. 6. Double damage or roll twice?
Double the damage die and then add your bonus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
528.
13.
Obliterated.
It just disappears.
22.
For the first attack.
For both.
For both together.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, both of them hit. He's looking really bad, but still standing.
Spit on him.
And I step back out.
Nice. I spit on him.
Raspberry. Do I still find it disgusting? Yeah, probably.
It's still disgusting.
Yeah, I'm gonna step back out. Just keep an eye out with Strovie on the if anything else coming up.
Fire today.
All right.
Come on.
So then that brings us back to Tiala.
Kill it.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to it.
Okay. Can ignore the
cast She Lady on my staff and try to whack it with my staff.
As a bonus action, okay.
Yeah. 14?
Yep, that hits.
Ooh.
Whack the pony.
My dice are really fucking with me today. I rolled a 1, so that's 4 damage. But it's magic? I don't know.
Yeah, he was looking pretty bad.
That does anything.
What?
Yeah, how you want to do this?
All right, whack.
I crush his skull.
So with one swing off to the side, you cave in this creature's skull.
And then I'm gonna run to the girl.
Help.
Yeah, you run through the darkness and you open up the wardrobe and you see there covered in dirt and soot this small little blonde-haired girl, probably not older than maybe 6. Hang on, I need to kill a bunny again. Stop it! Stop doing that! And you do see her in there, and she just looks up to you with tear streaks down her dirty cheeks. And she just kind of since it's dark, not really looking at you, but just knowing somebody's there, and just saying, "Are the monsters gone?"
Yes, they are gone. I pop up my flame, and can I pick her up and carry her? Or is she too heavy?
No, she's pretty small, easy enough to pick up, and she just immediately like buries herself into your hair.
I'm going to carry her outside.
Yeah, I'm going to give Alton a shout.
Please don't.
A shart? What's a
No,
shart? That sounds like an
shout.
accident.
It's a shout. A shout. It's a shout.
A shart sounds like an accident you don't want to have.
I just shot myself.
Sorry, I did a shart.
Sorry, I just shot myself.
Don't give me that, please.
Yeah.
No,
that's what Stroven does. He's currently in the process of
sharting himself. No, I give him a shout and say, bring your torch down. Let's have a look if we can find anything worthwhile down here.
Fuck it, might as well. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, because.
All right.
Oh yeah, all of those potion bottles and stuff.
Yeah, I'll see what's
I'm
left.
glowering at Tiala when she comes up with the little girl.
I completely ignore Freon.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Yeah, we have to check and see.
Each of you.
I got investigation.
Can I not get a advantage?
Nope.
I
had a 15.
I have a 15 as well in total.
Oh, well,
there you go.
That's 30.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah.
You
find all kinds of shit.
You find enough. Like there's a couple of like rationalized food here and mostly wine, but it all seems to be spoiled. But alongside that, you still find a total of what looks to be 2 potions of healing, 1 greater healing potion, and another potion that you recognize as being a potion of fire breath.
Ooh.
Branwolf, feel free to take the health potions.
Okay. And won't you take the fire breath, because that might be something that you or some of the other magic users can use.
I'll take it. It's a potion. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll keep that one.
All right.
So, matter of fact, if it's okay with the rest, I'll gladly share any of the other potions of healing, but I'd like to take that 1 greater healing potion right now because I'm looking a little bit weak. Have to remember how much was that?
I can heal you as well. I don't know, I'd rather save the...
Okay, then we'll save that. Then I'll come up.
Save the potion.
I'll come up so you can...
potion of like greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll just write that down for later. But no, I'm going to come up and... Anything else worthwhile? Anything jewelry, goldy, platinum?
No, that seems to be it. What you do recognize is that this place is probably, from the looks of some of the smashed crates, has been broken in before, or at least looted before.
Yeah. Okay. Then
you do also see in the dust and ash on the floor, there's like several chaotic set of several dozens of footprints as well.
Okay. What were these guys wearing?
Seem to be looking at their corpses now that they just like clawed up whatever hoods, cloak like
so no
things
armor
they could find.
Okay,
No. They were.
I will remain naked. I think that's very becoming of me, as you can see in my new avatar. Long white hair. Like Gandalf in the Pumping Iron,
All right.
Okay. Then I would head up to me friends.
Yeah, you all step back outside, away from the smell of death and decay, now changing back into the smoky, sulfuric one that you're used to by now.
I wonder if Freon, do you want to heal me now, or
yes? I'd rather do that now while I'm still angry.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll cast Healing Word and heal Brandwolf.
Okay, what do I have to roll, or what do I
Who
add?
rolls for the thingies?
For the thingies?
For the health?
Oh, for the whole.
Is it me or Brandwolf?
I don't know.
You as the caster, basically.
Oh, okay.
Caster. Cast well, my friend.
Plus spellcasting 17.
Well, that's not bad. Okay, thank you,
That's a
sir.
good heal.
Feel much better
Wow.
now.
So, yeah, and you see
Feel
that
much
while
better
Third
now.
level.
Yeah.
Third level spell. It's 3d4 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Feel
Then
much
you
better.
rolled really well.
Yeah, I rolled 2 4s and a 2.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tiala, the little girl,
Okay.
like still on your arm, is just like slightly crying, just buried in your hair, and you see that Lulu next to her is just like kind of gently using her trunk to pet her across the head, just saying, "It'll be fine, little one."
Are we
And just
stopping?
comforting her a little bit.
Are we stopping everywhere now where someone shouts for our
No.
help? Because then we
We
probably
need to
will never
go.
reach
No.
where we want to go.
No.
We need to go.
Yes, we need to
Yes,
go.
let's go.
And I believe, I don't know, it's up to the DM, but looking at the time, do we want to pause?
Yeah, as you make your
Continue
way
next time?
to the bridge, you do see that, unlike what you might have expected, it seems empty and unguarded. And again, very eerily just empty, this area between these two ruptured halves of cities. And this bridge, kind of like more, not necessarily a bridge, but just some sort of matter, of like stone-like ground that is still connecting these two parts together,
Wonder if it's
these
a
two
portal.
cities.
How does
Portal
that work when those parts move about, that they're still connected?
Well, you
Is
can
it
wait for the next quake and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crossroads.
I don't want to cross when one of the quakes hit.
But yeah, this is where we can stop for tonight before we continue on next time. See what happens when it quakes and aches.
A very
What's
exciting
below the
story.
cities again?
Below the city, like looking down, you see
Hellfire Chasm.
it's a good mile or mile and a half, just that plummets into through ash-filled air, and below you just hear and also see the shapes of. It's not even two armies; it's just a mass of bodies, soldiers. You see glistening of metal here and there.
Okay, yeah. So,
Yeah,
but there seems
far
to be
away.
still some solid ground down there.
Yeah, where they're on, definitely. You
Okay.
can like barely make out what just seems to be a red waste stretching
Okay.
around
Good enough.
around the river below the city.
Okay.
But it's hard to see in the distance because of all the smog.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you for a great adventure once again.
Thank you for playing. Thank you
That was
for listening.
fun.
And we shall hear each other next week. As always, share, spread the love. We'd love to get more listeners. And yeah, we will continue next week. See you then.
Bye. See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.